Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Astros. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Batista. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Center fielder number 25.
Striding into the box, Byron Buxton. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball. Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Altuve. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Twins 1. The Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Sano, and a rather easy first out.
Batting second, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Sano fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike two.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
C.J. Cron.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
3-1.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Max Kepler is at the plate as he watches ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. And a barehanded pickup. Not in time. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with 1 away.
Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand. Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 11.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Polanco. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with now to the plate, Max Muncy. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Max Muncy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Alvarez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Leading off for Minnesota, center fielder number 25.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Byron.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Miguel Sano looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Right over the middle, knee high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball under.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Eddie Rosario.
Digging in for his second at bat, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left from. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Brantley.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Gibson gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, C.J. Cron. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Three and 0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
From the stretch, George Springer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Crone is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, nice piece of hitting on that first pitch, but one thing that he didn't do is allow that base runner a chance to steal. He might have stole the bag, and now you're looking at maybe get him over or drive him in with the base hit.
In now, Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The runner scores from second.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Brantley is going to get there. 1 down. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Looking to send him packing again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Slow little roller to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Halfway. Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the... Here's Miguel Sano. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Eddie Rosario is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. To short, hit hard. Diaz picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, first baseman.
Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. A hit in 2 tries so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jose
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 4.
Digging in to try it again. George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Alex Bregman.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alvarez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Gibson comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
19, Jose Bautista.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. The 2-1 on its way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Jonathan Scope stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Castro.
Striding in once again, Jason Castro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end. Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Digging in once again, Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Left fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Sano is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses, ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Carlos Correa will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Martin Maldonado.
Will Harris is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 0-2, here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line, but in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money with.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Miguel Sano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. The high fastball is in there. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Twins.
set to take over now. It's the
54.
right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. So striding in, Jose Altuve. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
He's set, and the pitch. George Springer stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass and a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler moves over, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Pitching for the Astros, number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Eddie Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
In there, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it, and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning.
C.J. Cron.
Stepping in, C.J. Cron. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Max Kepler waits on deck. Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Late in the game, you're losing by one. He's a potential tying run now, but he can't run. He's not very fast. Are you going to pinch run for him, or are you not? That's the big question.
Max Kepler, the next to grab the bat. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Scope.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number two.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ball 2.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.